Hey, good afternoon, everybody. You can see we're out here. I'm out here at the off-grid property. I drove the green machine van today, and the storm has finally stopped raining out here at the off-grid property and at the house, and we have got tons and tons of rain. I think we got probably 2.5, maybe close to 3 inches out here on the off-grid property and back out at the homestead. I want to come up here and check on the tiny house and tiny house cabin and see if we got any rain in there, if we had any leaks or anything like that. And if we do, we can address it. We're going to put we don't have tin on it yet. We just have the tar paper up there. So let's get inside the house, see if we got any leaks, and then we'll talk a little bit about what we got going on. And this is the first video of 2021, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys are having a great day. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you that do. Take the time to hit that subscribe button and watch the videos and leave thumbs up and great comments. But let's go inside, see if we got any leaks. I don't know, let's see. Well, there's one. All right. Well, there's one at least. Let's see. Okay, well, I don't know if you can see me here. There is a little leak, and that's something that we'll have to address. Maybe there's a tear in the tar paper or something like that. Let's see. I don't really feel, you can see, and there's not as much water as we have got. That's actually not that bad of a wet spot. It's more than we want, but this could be way worse. Way worse. Other than that, it's dry in here. We still have to put the boards up in here, obviously, to, you can see, keep the animals out and the cold weather out. But I'm not seeing any other thing other than that. I really don't know exactly where it came from. It could have, I don't know. It being right there, I assume it came through the seam right here, but it doesn't look wet anywhere up there. So that's a tough one. And it's just localized right there. That's not exactly what I want to come see, as far as hoping it wasn't going to be a leak in here. But that's why I came out here, to see if there was. And let's go outside and look up on the roof, see maybe a piece of tar paper got tore or something like that. But other than that, it seems all right. So we've got so much rain over the last 2 days. I actually want to come out here and check this, but I want to go down to our wet weather creek and see if there's any water running in there, because we do have a wet weather creek. I've never seen water run through there, and I know it does. Let's take a look up here at this roof. It seems like it's like right in this area, but I don't see any tears or anything on this tar paper, so I do not know, because it's about right there, right down on the ground, right in there. I'm not sure about this. Okay, nothing obvious. Leave me some comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. So that's really, I mean, so yes, there is a little bit of water in there, but at least it's not like just flooded in there. So we did a really good job, besides that one spot, of drying this thing in. And we're not done. We still got to put the tin roof on there. I'm actually going to measure it while I'm out here today and get the tin ordered if they're open tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday. They may be closed tomorrow, I don't know. But we'll get the tin ordered to size, and we can get the tin up there next week, because it only takes a few days for them to get their tin in. And we're going with probably, I need to talk to Brandy, but probably the brown tin to match the other stuff that we have. Let's take a look here. So it held up in the first storm, I guess. I mean, it's still here. So that's always a plus. So let me go over a few things while I'm out here today making a video, because I've had a lot of questions over the tiny house and things that we're going to do. Obviously, we got to put the tin up, we got to put the siding up. We may eventually put another window somewhere, but right now that's not on the radar at this moment. And people have been asking about like a lean-to coming off here. So if you following the process along, you guys know that we made this where if we ever wanted to move it, we could. It's not in the ground, like where we couldn't get it out. So as far as the lean-to coming off, yes, we are going to do that. This would be the north side. And I was talking to my father-in-law about this too. And whenever you are like for wood, we may end up putting a little lean-to off this side, stack some wood on this side, on the south side, so the north wind and snow don't get it. But over here, this is where we're definitely going to put a lean-to right here, because this is going to be the hangout spot as far as when we're working and the girls are over here. We're going to move the smoker, the picnic table, and everything over in this area. So if we can come off here, you can see I got a big tree. Check this out. So if we can just come off here, maybe right before this tree, that would give us a good, looks like 8 foot or so of just a dry area. And what I would probably end up doing is putting a 2x6 across here and just coming down with the gradual slope, and the roof would just come. It would just go underneath the roof, obviously, and that water would come off the roof onto this roof and then drain right over here. So that lean-to, if I ever wanted to move this, all we would have to do is take that 2x6 off, if that makes sense. And you know, whatever structure post we have right here, we can take it down, we'll screw it in, and that would never be an issue. Like I said, I don't have plans on moving this anytime soon, but it's always an option. So we'll set it up where we could move it, but more likely we won't ever move it, but we'll have that option. I've been looking at wood stoves. That's going to be in the near future. I want to get the roof on first. As soon as I'd like to have the stove out here ready to go when we get the tin and everything, the metal roof. That way I can go ahead and install it and cut the metal when we're doing all that too. As far as back here, don't really have any plans to put anything coming off here at this moment. That is always an option too. It's always nice to have a little bit of storage out here for your tools, the lawnmower that the girls ride around. So yeah, that's always an option. So yes, we are leaving our options open for new things, but for sure a lean-to coming off right here, that's going to happen. But the priority is to get the siding and the roof on first, get this thing weatherproof, so we don't have to worry about that. Then we can work on the other things. And let's walk over here. So that's the rundown on the tiny house. Obviously we're going to get the bathroom, we're going to get the toilet. That's the main reason for this, was a toilet and shower, so that's in the works too. But the roof is #1 priority at this moment. But let's walk over here, because I had questions about the pole barn, when we're going to start that up again. And it is weather permitting. Most of you guys understand that. And just check out this rain. I mean, every time we get an inch of rain or so, it just sets us back even further. It's just one of them things that you have to deal with. But let me show you just how muddy it is out here. And before it gets dark, we'll walk over to the wet weather creek and do a little exploring over there to see if there's any water running through it. Okay, so you can see just how wet it is. And we got the posts set. We like about 2 on the back side to actually have the living quarters posted in, and I could start putting headers up, but it's too wet out here. They cannot get out here to finish the job, and I understand that completely. It's just one of those things. Look at all the water. Just a ton of water right now. Lots and lots of water. So that's where we're at on the pole barn. We would obviously love to be further ahead on the pole barn cabin than we are, but it is what it is. It's weather permitting, and we understand that. So let's walk through the woods here and check on that wet weather creek. So we'll see just in a second when we get over there. Well, you can see where all the water's draining, coming down right into here. Wet. Should have worn my muck boots. Let's see here. That's probably going to be the first tree to start cutting siding off of. Exciting. I still haven't got to come cut these trees down, but that's in the future. We've been so busy working on that tiny cabin that we have not had a chance. Man, it's wet down here. Let's walk down here. We have not got a chance to do any more work out on as far as like cutting trees down for this other siding and all that. But yeah, this is right. Oh, check this out. So if you guys caught a few videos back, I talked about putting a pond in this area I'm at right now. Let me show you the water that's standing right here where I want to put the pond at. That's a good sign. Look at this. That tree's coming out, but look at the water just standing everywhere. And there's natural flow going down to the wet weather creek, and we might actually just be able to walk through here instead of taking the trail. But this is right where I want to make the pond. And you can see it's already holding a lot of water, and it's got a natural flow to fill the pond up. So my thinking would be have the bank level down here so the runoff can go right into the pond, and then we could have we have the bank on this side with the overflow pipe coming out, and whatever overflows goes into the wet weather creek and disappears to wherever it goes. But this is actually a really good sign. This is one of the reasons why I picked this spot. And yeah, so that's good. And this is holding a lot of water down here. Check this out. Look at all this. A bunch. Let's just follow it, and should take us right through that creek so I don't get stuck in the mud. Yep. It goes. I just sunk in a hole. You see it. What we got here? What is that? All right, let's walk over here and see what we can find. Over here at the hunting spot, I'm gonna go ahead and take this camera down and reposition it at a different location. Let's get this off here. That's one of them cellular ones that send you pictures. Okay, me and my father-in-law put a few jars of peanut butter for the deer. Deer love peanut butter, and they have licked that clean. Deer or raccoons have. So they have licked that clean. You can see this is the hunting spot that we hunt at. We're going to move locations next year. We're going to get a dozer out here again, do some more clearing, and make a really good spot for the family next year. This actually been a really good spot this year, but we want to do some things different. This is our first year hunting the property, and we figured a lot of things out this first year. But let's walk over to the creek. There's something running through the woods over there. Where'd it go? Did you see that? There it is. I lost it. Did you see that? It'll quit moving. Where'd it go? I have no idea if you could make that out on video, but it had to be. It was a cat. It was a big fat cat, and I'm like, what is that? It had to be the fattest house cat I've ever seen. Oh my gosh! What in the world? Oh, there's water in here. Check this out. So Brandy always wanted to buy some property that had a creek on it. Here you go, Brandy. So the wet weather creek does get wet. Look at that. And you could tell, well, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this is actually pretty wide. So this is like the aftermath. I bet this was flowing towards the end of the storm, and all the water was coming out of the hills. So there's the first time I've seen water in our creek. That's pretty cool. Wish we had fish in there. That ain't good. There's a stray dog coming up on me. And a fur. See if he sees us. Come here. Come here. Come here. So a good thing is he doesn't look real mean. He looks old, so I don't think he's going to jack with us. That's probably just a neighbor's dog. Watching him though. Can't believe he's not on that cat's trail. Okay. All right, let's walk back to the van, and I'll finish this video up over there. But that's pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen water in the creek, and so I'm glad I came out here now, checked on everything. All right, so I'm back up here at the tiny cabin. Let me show you guys the layout here. Let me know down in the comments if you can envision in your head what we're envisioning, or what I'm envisioning out here at the off-grid property. Let's take a look at this. So there's the tiny cabin, the road coming in. This is all cleared off right here. At the pole barn house over there, we'll have the road coming around, circling. We'll have a circle drive all the way around. Have a nice big pond down there stocked with fish. What do you guys think? We'll have the garden over here. We could have the garden up here on this hill right here, close to the water. We can have it over by the house. I mean, the options are just endless over here. But can you guys envision what our dream is here? I think it's going to be awesome. Coming out through the woods and seeing this just opened up like this, I was like, man, it's actually coming together. When we first bought this, it was as thick as that, and I've opened it up and put a lot of work in here, and slowly but surely, it's coming together. It's coming together. And we'll have that tiny cabin, bathhouse complete before we know it, and we'll have a place to hang out, use the restroom, and we'll be working on that too before you guys know. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, but I'm just looking at it from right here. It's all just coming together. I'm excited coming out here, nice peace and quiet. Besides the stray dog, neighbor's dog ran up on me. I thought he was going to attack me at first. I don't know, but it's one of them things you just don't know what you're going to come into when you're out in the middle of the woods. That big old, I don't know if you've seen that cat. This is probably the biggest house cat I've ever seen, and it was pretty quick too. And then that dog comes over. I'm surprised that dog didn't try to chase it down, but whatever. But anyways, it's starting to come along, guys. It's one of them things I just can't wait to get out here full time. I like that tree. And I got a bunch more pine trees in the back. You know, eventually we'll make our way through here and clear all this, and our favorite trees, the pine trees, will really start to pop, and you'll really be able to notice just how beautiful it is out here. Okay, so I'm gonna get off here. I seen what I wanted to see. Want to come check for leaks. We have some little leak. It doesn't look like it's real big. It's just a little. It rained for hours and hours and hours and hours. So just to be that minimal in there. You don't want any, but to be minimal like that, I'm happy about that. If there was going to be one, because the whole floor could have been covered. But so we'll address that. I'll get up there more when it's not slippery and wet, and see if I can actually find something there. If not, the tent, we'll cover it with tin, and it's gonna be fine. There ain't no water gonna get underneath the tin with the ridge cap and trim and all that. But yeah, so that's what it is. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's little quick video of just what's going on out here. Got to see the water in the creek for the first time too. That was pretty cool. So first video of 2021, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Probably just a little relaxing video for you guys. Like I said earlier, our family, we can't thank you guys enough. You guys know how grateful we are for you guys. When I say guys, I'm not just saying guys, that's in general, people, girls too, girls are included. But we are very thankful for all y'all that come in here to our channel and watch it. And we hope we bring a smile to your face and you leave here in a better mood than you were when you came. That's one of my goals for this channel, is for you all to come here, leave with a smile on your face, and be happier when you leave than you were when you came here. And I hope we've accomplished that. And if we haven't, we'll try harder on the next video. But thanks a lot for coming along today's video. We love you guys, and we'll catch you on next video. Thanks for watching.